Hi there, welcome to my channel, Baby Doll Magic Tarot. I'm going to be using the tarot deck today to pull cards for Aquarius around November 2020. Okay, Aquarius, we are gearing up to a really big month ahead. Both Jupiter and Saturn are going to move into the sign of Aquarius, your home sign. This has not happened. These two planets have not been together in Aquarius in hundreds and hundreds of years. And it's going to be signaling a dawn of a new era, a shift in collective consciousness. So Aquarius, the start of next year, 2021, is going to be really big and powerful you. It's going to be gearing you up for the next 3 years of lessons and opportunities in a new way, okay? So let's see what's coming up on the cards for Aquarius. What I'm going to do is a 10-minute reading, Aquarius. So 10 cards, we'll pull it out Celtic cross spread, and then we're going to see what's coming up. As I was meditating before this reading, Aquarius, I got the sense of some of you feeling like you had made a mistake, you regretted something. The message was that you can always restructure that and try again. Just edit it again, and restructuring came up for me. But to try it again was the message. Something you're disappointed about, something you regret, you made a mistake around it, you feel potentially. Let's see if that comes up on these cards, but let's get right into your reading, Aquarius. The Daughter of Swords, the World card, Father of Wands, the Moon, Son of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Devil, Five of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck is this Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so Aquarius, you feel like something has fallen way out of balance in your life at the moment. You're trying to help people, but there's an argument about it. Opinions, there's a lot of opinions. You're trying to help someone out here, but like you weren't anticipating all the different opinions and viewpoints maybe against you. You thought it would have been an easier transaction. Let's get into the rest of this reading though. Let me see. Let me just take a moment to have a look at this. Okay, yeah, so you were working on a project with people, I guess. There's a lot of people here. We've got the Son of Swords, Daughter of Swords, Father of Wands. So it could have been a group of 3. I have the air energy here for Aquarius. So I have the sword energy, so that's air signs. You could have been working with fellow air signs. I think maybe though it was just a lot of ideas around this project. You're kind of taking the lead on an area of it, or even the whole thing, you're at the helm of this project. This might be speaking to me, Aquarius, about getting this work done, and there was something that you were left disappointed about, I feel like, around the project, but you're still really like the main goal to get it finished is still very much there. The World card. Okay, so this is the card of completion, bringing things full circle, finishing a project, but in a really big way. So thinking about finishing a book, finishing, a degree or a course or a certificate, or even, bringing something full circle together as a family, like bringing something into the world together, things like this. Like a really big chapter of your life is coming up for completion now, Aquarius. Okay, so you're thinking, how can I take the lead on this? I have so many other opinions in my ear. So many people are telling me, but I want it this way. We wanted it. We had visioned this. We had visioned that. And you're like, well, why did you come to me with this if you weren't going to respect what I'm seeing or my vision for it? And for some of you, you're feeling a little bit confined by other people's viewpoints and vision around something that you're trying to get done. So you're reaching out, people have approached you, and it's kind of taken, this was something that you maybe thought the moon in the deep past, like you never really saw how this actually could work out. It was something that you were very uncertain about, something you might have even expressed concern or doubt about. And now you're kind of thinking, I should have maybe trusted in my instinct a little bit more around this issue, or what I was coming involved with, or whatever I wanted to get done. Because as I was meditating, I did feel like you maybe were second guessing yourself, or you maybe regretted something. I thought maybe it was around like a sense of regret, or a sense of, oh, I messed up, as in me, Aquarius, I messed up maybe around getting involved with this project or these people. Seems to be a lot of differences of opinions. strong opinions, a Son of Swords, Father of Wands. And you were thinking, gosh, how will this ever get off the ground? Okay, but something within you called you to do it, Aquarius. You were curious about it. You had an interest in it. Your interest was definitely picked, and you were thinking, okay, I can get on board with this. I can bring this full circle. I can do this. And you're there, and you're actually kind of heading it in a bigger way. Maybe that's what the restructuring needs to happen. You need to take more control in this situation. There is a level of control all around you. You feel like indebted to people almost, I think. You feel like you owe it to people to do this, even if it's something that you're having a little bit of doubt around, or you're just feeling like this isn't what I exactly signed up for. I wasn't seeing things clearly when this came to me. I wasn't in a clear space potentially when it came to me. The Moon card is telling me, Aquarius, that for some of you in your life, you're at a period where you're feeling like the next couple of months of your life are very much unknown, and you potentially have been feeling that for a while. Then suddenly something came to you that was interesting to you. It kind of made you curious again to start working. And I see similar imagery, colors at least, in these cards. These little ideas, I'm looking at these little colors around the L as ideas, like creative insight. And then when I see them in this card, the color, now the little dots are white. So it's like there's room for new ideas to develop. And that's when this will take place again once we bring this full circle. The colors have now even gone into the center of this card in this loop around, telling me like the ideas have gone from out in the ether or wherever. We've consolidated them, we've brought them into reality, and we're working on them. So you're bringing some ideas into completion and full circle. The world is a successful completion too, with you at the head of it, I think. Something you were kind of unsure about at the start, but I think the Moon card in general, Aquarius, is telling me that for some of you, you are in a phase of your life where you're trying to figure out what's next. The Moon card appears in a reading when we are unsure about what's going on. It can be uncomfortable. Just know that, Aquarius, your soul is growing during these times, and even when things might not be so clear to us, things are always happening under the surface, and growth is happening under the surface, even though it looks like this is kind of a wintry kind of scape here for me, but things are definitely still growing, and ideas can be brought to life, okay? So the Devil card is saying that, you might feel a little bit committed and stuck to this commitment, at least, that you're in. Just get it done full circle, I think, is the idea. There might be a sense of upcoming this card could be being betrayed by others in the group. So if you are working with another couple of people or friends or people with a lot of strong opinions, there might be some sort of a betrayal in the group coming up, I see on the cards. So there is like a group of three here. I see party of three again, and it will finish like that as a party of three. Just be wary of crossed wires coming up in the near future. It could be some sense of a deceit. You might not have been told exactly what you were signing on for. Maybe all the details of that weren't fully communicated to you. I see that in the past with this Son of Swords in reverse, there was some sort of a mix-up in communication in terms of a conflict potentially. There was a lot of action been taken around you, and you weren't totally happy with how that looked. You thought that they were making moves that were shady. You thought that there was some undercutting going on, and you probably thought that you just couldn't see, that everything that was being shown to you, you always thought maybe there's something missing there, or am I seeing the full picture? Are you showing me the full picture? Or are you concealing things to me? Just showing me what I want to see. And that's why I think this could be coming in as a warning. 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, that the group dynamic you're in, there may be a level of deceit or betrayal or something that hurts you, something that maybe makes you not want to do this again. And that could come down to, you have to be following your instincts a little bit better, Aquarius, when you are signing up for things, so that you're not regretting your decision. The 2 of Swords, it's something in reverse. It's something that I do see this level of doubt around you again now, Aquarius. Like you're thinking, oh, they didn't tell me everything, or I wish I had have known all of these details before signing up for this, before committing, before signing a contract, before putting my name to something. I wish I had have seen all of the details or the whole vision, because now I'm left, me, Aquarius, I'm left like, I trust my own instincts. I'm doing things that, I've already done before, hoping for another result, or something like that might be coming up for you, Aquarius, where this decision that you've made, you're hoping you make the right decision around something, you're just kind of doubting your instincts. It looks like it's going to be successful in terms of how the finished product gets done, which is great. I see these colors coming through again from this idea, and that's only where I see these colors in these three cards. So we begin the reading with the idea, Aquarius. Little old cute Aquarius sitting on their sword, their air sign sword, the essence of intelligence, the essence of organizing our thoughts and like just communicating intelligently, is that these ideas coming together, curiosity, and you're beginning to see and wonder and be interested in how I could learn more about this, how this could take shape. And it's going to take shape in such a way that's like these colors then, as I said, they've left the spots, now they're white, so it's clearing the way for new ideas to happen or new insight. Once this project gets done, it'll be like the start of something else for you, Aquarius, is what I'm seeing. So I think this could be in a project that's been in the works for a while, Aquarius, and now you're eager just to get it out there full circle so that you're able to start a new chapter in your life, something that you're trusting in your instincts more. And I think that's a very important message at the moment for mid-November, Aquarius, to really trust in your instincts. There is a lack of you doing that. There is some self-doubt and indecision around you, around making a decision. I see that, potentially feeling trapped by the things you've already committed to. And this is just saying that we got to get this full circle. It will be completed successfully by the World card alone. But then with this Three of Wands, the colors are now like they're dynamic now, they're radiating, they're like they're forged together almost. So it speaks of this if there were three people, it speaks of this if it was a team effort. I see team here too with the Five of Wands. So if it is a group collab or something, this fusion of ideas and all the missing or all the parts that each person brings, it's going to be really successful. Okay, might not be something you want to do again and again, but at least this try at it or this goal. I think, Aquarius, restructure if you have to, and then don't be afraid to try again. Okay, that message is coming through for me from when I was meditating at the beginning and until now. I love to see that this idea is going to take shape and it will be communicated successfully or unleashed or sold if it's a product or service to the world in a successful way. You're just really in your head at the moment, Aquarius. Saturn moving into your first house for Aquarius rising, that is, it might bring about feelings of, being too hard on yourself or guilting yourself a little bit, and that's a big transit. We're going to talk more about this Saturn Jupiter conjunction in the sign of Aquarius. Saturn Jupiter meet in the sky every 20 years in a different sign. They have not met in Aquarius for hundreds of years. So it's going to be huge, hundreds and hundreds of years. So it's going to be really big. I'm going to talk some more about that in your December reading, Aquarius, which will be out before the start of the month, before December 2020. We'll get into that Saturn Jupiter conjunction in your home sign of Aquarius, what it'll mean for you, what it'll mean collectively. It's going to be a brand new shift in consciousness. These planets meeting, they change the shape of the world as we know it. I believe the last time they met was kind of the breaking of the internet and how that has changed our lives as we know it. So it always ushers in something on a collective conscious level that will shape things, how we've known things. It will change things in a collective way. Our consciousness will change around things. So I'm really excited for that. We've had Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn over the last, say, 3 years, and they have been there, putting emphasis on Capricornian themes like government structures, billionaires, corporations, and restrictions even, and walls and boundaries. And when these signs move into Aquarius, it's going to be a lighter place for these these planets to operate in, should I say. So Aquarius is forward thinking, visionary, can be radical, innovative, humanitarian focused. So I think there are going to be things on a collective level that we're going to be excited to see more of as a whole, and I'm really excited for that. Okay, Aquarius, that's going to be your quick reading. I hope you found a message in there that resonated for you, and if you did, please feel free to hit share, like, or subscribe. Would love to hear from you in the comments even. I'll see you next time on this channel, Aquarius. Take care.